A legend has just walked away. One of the most electrifying talents Brazilian football has ever produced has officially retired from international football, and the way it ended will break your heart. Stay with me because this story is bigger than football. Brazil entered this World Cup with the weight of an entire nation on their shoulders. Five-time champions, a team expected to challenge for the title once again, and at the center of it all, playing what many believed could be his final World Cup, desperate for one last shot at glory. But this tournament had other plans. Has spent years battling one injury after another, knee problems, ankle issues, setback after setback that would have ended most careers years ago. Yet somehow he kept fighting his way back, kept lacing up his boots, kept believing he had one more chapter left to write in the yellow and green jersey. This World Cup was supposed to be that chapter. Brazil made it to the round of 16, carrying the hopes of millions, stepped up in this must-win moment and did what he has done throughout his entire career. He delivered. He converted a penalty, showing that same ice-cold composure that has defined his biggest moments on the world stage. But one penalty wasn't enough. Brazil's World Cup dream came crashing down. The team that had won this tournament 5 times, more than any other nation in history, was eliminated in the round of 16. And for an athlete who has given his body and his entire life to this sport, that elimination marked the end of something much bigger than just one tournament. Shortly after Brazil's exit, the announcement came, was retiring from international football. Think about what this player has meant to the game: a World Cup runner-up, a Copa America champion, one of the most skillful, most breathtaking dribblers this sport has ever produced. For over a decade, carried the hopes of Brazilian football on his shoulders, following in the footsteps of legends like Ronaldo, trying to bring a 6th World Cup trophy home to a nation that lives and breathes this sport. He never got that trophy. And that's what makes this retirement so gut-wrenching. This wasn't a player walking away after lifting the ultimate prize. This was a player walking away with unfinished business, with a dream that stayed just out of reach no matter how hard he fought for it. Fans across Brazil and around the world are already flooding social media, memories of his greatest moments, that legendary comeback against Germany in the Copa America, those unbelievable dribbles that made defenders look foolish, those moments of pure magic that only could produce. But there's also heartbreak in this moment, because so much of his international career will forever be remembered alongside the word injury. So many tournaments where fans wondered what could have been if his body had just held up one more time. So many nights where Brazil needed him most, and fitness concerns kept him on the sidelines. Now, at this stage of his career, has clearly decided that the toll on his body is no longer worth continuing at international level. It's a decision that takes immense honesty and self-awareness, even if it's one that millions of fans wish they never had to see. For the next generation of Brazilian stars, the torch now passes. Young talents will step up, hoping to carry Brazil back to the top of world football. But there will always be a what-if hanging over his international career. What if the injuries never came? What if he had one more clean run at a World Cup? We'll never know the answer to that question. What we do know is this: gave everything he had to that yellow jersey. Every dribble, every assist, every moment of magic on the biggest stage in football, he gave it all, injuries and setbacks included. So let me ask you, what's your moment in a Brazil shirt? Do you think he should have kept playing, or is this the right decision for his body and his legacy? Let me know in the comments below. If this story hit you the way it hit me, smash that like button right now. Subscribe with notifications turned on, because this World Cup keeps producing one emotional moment after another, and you don't want to miss what happens next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.